So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Remember to like and subscribe to get more videos. So please excuse my headband, well not my headband but my head tie. I just wanted to make sure that no hair was in my face for this video, so I was like, you know what, let me just put on a head tie just to make matters much more easier for me. So today I'll show you guys how I highlight and how I contour. It have many different ways to highlight and to contour, and before, like, I used to think that highlighting and contouring was so complicated that I was a bit intimidated to highlight and contour, so I never really used to do it. But when I tried it, I was like, this thing is easier than it actually looks. So this is how I highlight and contour. They're just little different ways that everyone do their thing, which is determined by the structure of your face, what you want to highlight and what you want to contour. So I have already put on foundation on my face. I use the Black Opal foundation, liquid foundation, and I am in the shade Beautiful Bronze. So for those if you're wondering what foundation I have on my face, and this is like my, I won't say my perfect shade, but it's the shade closest to my color in the Black Opal line. So let's get started on this video. Okay, so I'm going to use two different concealers to highlight today, just to give you guys a variety of different things that you can use to highlight your face. So on one side of my face, I'm going to use the Black Opal, and this is a foundation. If you don't have a concealer but you have a lighter shade of foundation, you can go ahead and use that. So this is in the shade Rich Caramel, and it is a stick foundation by Black Opal. So I'm going to use that on one side of my face. And what I like to do is to draw, I'm kind of doing like a triangle. So I go across, right? Actually no, this is what I do. I do like a line and then I just blend it out. But I like to kind of bring this over my eyelids to act as a concealer too for my eyes in case I want to wear eyeshadow. If you don't find that works for you, you can use something else like an eye concealer, but I find it works just fine. Right, and on this side, my right side, your left, I am using the LA Girls Pro Concealer in Toffee. Now sometimes I use Fun, but today I'm using Toffee. Right, and let me show you guys how I actually blend it out. So this is how I say that I blend it out. So it's like in a triangle. See that? That's how I like to blend it out. So in that's how I blend it out. So I'm gonna blend it, going up, across, down, up, and across. And then I highlight my chin, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead, my nails, and my forehead. And just make sure that the key to is make it strategic. Don't go outside of that contour, because sometimes you don't want that your whole entire forehead have concealer on it. So you want to be really precise and strategic right there. You don't want it all over. Even on your cheeks, you don't want to carry it all over here. That's why I showed you guys exactly where, and you just leave it in that area, nowhere else, right? Because if not, your whole face could just end up looking ashy, right? So I'm gonna set my concealer using the Sasha Buttercup Setting Powder, which is a really good setting powder. And some people bake. I used to bake, but I really like how it looks when I just press it into my skin. I really like how this looks. So I just started doing this. You guys, in case you hear the birds, it's early in the morning when I'm filming this video, so the birds are singing, so just let them be, right? Or just ignore. So I'm dipping my damn beauty blender into the powder and just pressing it into the highlighted area. So now I'm going to contour. Now I'm going to show you guys two ways in which you can contour. You can contour just using like a powder, or you can use a stick foundation or stick contour to contour, right? So on this side, I'm going to use my my Sasha. It is a lipstick called Tansy Latte, and I really like this as a contour. The reason why I like it is that it's not too dark. It gives me more of a bronze look than a dark, intense look. That's why I really like this. So bear in mind, I have a huge forehead, right? So I kind of overdo it, especially on my forehead, right? I'm sorry, y'all. So I kind of go down. And what contour does, it kind of hides or make like a shadow for the things that you don't want to make prominent. And what a highlighter does, it enhances, or it brightens, or it shows up the things that you want to be showed off, right? So I want my forehead to look smaller, so that's why I'm going down here with my contour. And I want to bring in my cheeks, so I kind of make like a, what do you call this? I make like a sharp, you see that? And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend it in. Right, and on the other side I'm using a powder, and this is by Amberosa Cosmetics, and it is a brow and contour powder. This is like a really nice shade of brown. It has like a kind of gray undertone to it, and I really like it because it's not too dark. I don't like a dark contour. And if I'm using a brush, I go very light and build. I think that's the key. Is going light and just building. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to have a heavy hand, right? And I'm doing that same motion that I did, right? And just blending, right? Being very subtle too as well, because I don't like it harsh. Now sometimes too, what I do, like with the stick, if I use a stick, I will go over with a powder just to set it. But sometimes I notice that I don't even have to set it, because it does not move or anything like that. So sometimes I don't even set it. Okay, so let me come a little bit close up so that you guys can see how it's looking. All right. Now, if you want to make it a little bit darker, you can, but this is how I like it, and I am very much satisfied with it, right? So let me just finish the rest of my piece, and then I will be back with you guys. So I just basically finished, I just put a little blush, highlighter and lipstick, and I'm going in with the LA Girls Pro Setting Powder. Now sometimes you could leave your foundation, you could leave your face looking like this if you want like a matte finish. Sometimes I do this, but just to set everything and just to not make it look so powdery, I'm going in with this setting powder just that it looks more natural. So I like to spray the bottle a little bit, and then I'm gonna spray. Oh my gosh, I hate the cool spray on my feet. And just fan. And what I like to do is whenever I have one like satin spray, I try not to move or smile or do anything like that, because it can leave like crinkles, or you can see creases, it can crease up. So try to stay as normal as possible until the spray has dried, and then you can smile and do whatever you want. Okay guys, and this is it. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to let me know down below, and comment down below what other beauty or fashion or lifestyle related video you would like for me to do. So see you guys next time. Bye.